Greetings, people of the world! Matthew back with you here in Overall Autism for the continuation of Let's Play Shining Force 2. So, last time, we were able to successfully get past through the second big desert area of the game, past the oasis, and into this new location, the Ancient Shrine, where the caravan that Dr. Rohde was mentioning a couple of episodes ago is located. In fact, we know exactly where it is. It's located right behind this big, ugly, armored titan, known as Taros, with 49 HP. So yeah, that's the caravan right there, and that's what is at stake here. So in addition to dealing with Taros, we also have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, looks like 13 additional enemies, so 14 in total, including Taros. And Taros is, of course, the big concern here. So, also, last episode, we got 2 more promotions for our party. Both Peter and Bowie were able to get it to experience level 20, and thus were able to achieve promotions. So now, that makes 3 of our 11 party members successfully promoted. And we have a few more who are close to getting to that coveted level number 20, and they could get to it in this episode. But this will be a tough journey to get not only to Taros, but to the Ancient Shrine, or to the Ancient Caravan, because we can't go directly to him because this broken pillar is in the way, we gotta get around it. So, now that we've explained all that, let's be on our way. Also, we'll have to take into consideration as well the fact that the pillars in this place do impede movement, too. So you'll need to also take that into consideration as we go along. So in this instance, we're gonna have to, in essence, we're gonna have to split the party in order to get everyone moved around successfully. And this time, unlike the last episode where May was not a factor because we didn't need her to be because she was already promoted, we're actually going to need her here in this particular battle against Taros and his minions. And Chester gets just in the range of the arrow launcher. And he takes 9 points. Yeah, his minions will do their best to guard the Ancient Caravan as well. So Sarah, you stay in your ground right there. Jaha, why don't you come over here and cover this corner. Taros more than willing to bide his time waiting for us to launch our attack on him. Oh, and Chester, now attacked by a gargoyle, suffers 12 points of damage. Yeah, so Chester not off to the best start here. I mean, we pretty much had to lure them in, we have no choice, but yeah, not off to the best start. We can change that, though, by having a healing seed used on our friend, Chester. So let's go ahead and make use of it. 20 points back. Alright, Slade, why don't you go after the arrow launcher? It should be easy for you to cause damage on. Geralt, you come in on the other side and attack the gargoyle. Ah! Alright, Luke, get redemption! Get redemption for us! 17 points! Alright, yeah, that soul sword will get to summon eventually. It's only a matter of time. Bowie, you hold up because we actually need you in this particular fight more than ever. The reason why that is because out of all your party members, Bowie is the only party member who can actually damage Taros. I'll explain why once we get up closer to him. But for now, Peter, you go ahead and attack this soul sower. Keep him occupied for me. Yeah, in an instance like this, putting Peter out on the front lines is a good idea. If for no other reason than he can be a tank in his own right and draw a lot of attention. Ah, Sarah almost gets a kill, but the hit is enough to get her up to level 19. Plus, she also learns Slow. Alright, Chester, finish off this gargoyle. There we go. And it's enough for Chester to get to level 19. We're moving it along here, and that's exactly what we wanted. Yeah, eventually we are going to start splitting people around. Also as well, okay, we haven't reached that point yet, but shortly, May is going to be able to start getting weapons that will allow her to attack from 3 squares away as opposed to 2. But we don't have a weapon that's that powerful yet. We will soon, but we're not there yet. And Luke takes 14 points from an arrow launcher. Where's this going around to? It's going around to Kiwi, who has pretty much been a non-factor for like half the LP so far, sadly. I mean, the only good thing we did was that we rescued him, but that was it. Oh, okay, oops. Yeah, my bad, I did not intend for that to happen. Kazan, just go ahead and burn it, because, yeah, you actually need to kill more than Luke does. You need to kill more than Luke does, and so we'll give it to you. And it's enough to get him up to level 19. Poof! Alright. Slade is in range to attack the gargoyle, but I'm not necessarily sure I want to do that right now. Instead, and I hate to use them as a shield for Luke, but I think it is a good idea that we heal Luke here. So we'll do that. Alright, Geralt, you do the fighting here against the gargoyle. And 19 points. Yeah, you keep that gargoyle occupied. In the meantime, we're going to we're going to begin to split the party up. I need 5 people to go each side here. Oh crap, Peter got stunned. Bowie. And no one's in a position to help Peter right now. He's stuck where he is. Sarah, you might as well start moving left. Yeah, that's the danger of the Soul Sower. And I'm in no position to get around to help Peter at this point. He's no longer stunned, but that can change again in a moment. That can change again in a heartbeat, so we need to get people to Peter right away. We'll wait for everyone else to make their move. Gollum chooses to retreat. This gargoyle isn't going to retreat, though. Kiwi, you're pretty much good where you are. Oh, gargoyle goes around, Geralt goes after Slade, but Slade escapes that shot. Well done, Slade. And it worked out perfectly because now he's in a position to kill it on his next turn. Meantime, we need to keep moving people left. Slade, can you finish off the gargoyle? Yes! Not enough to get him another level, but he should be close. Alright, Kazan, you stay where you are, because you're going to be part of the group that's going to go to the right. Alright, Chester, I'm going to have you go with these guys. And Peter, still in danger. And Peter's stunned again. Yeah, Peter getting really held back here. On opportunities where he could have put the Soul Sower away, he's been resigned to suffer badly. We should be in a position where I can use a healing seed on poor little Peter. It's gonna need it. Yeah, that's what Bowie's new animation looks like. Okay. Yeah, Sarah, you'll go with... Luke will go to the right, Sarah will go to the left. It's a good idea also to stagger my allies for the purposes of getting everyone in a position where we'll be able to cause the maximum effect and hopefully take minimum risk at the same time. Gargoyle continues on his advance. You can get Jaha to start going around this pillar. Kiwi, you're good where you are. And by the way, Taros doesn't move at all. He just holds his position, and when you try to attack him, he will be more than happy to start laying some pain on you. Alright. Bowie, you might as well hold your ground, because I would like Sarah to move up, if possible. Oh, Luke has an opportunity. Here we go. I don't think he'll kill it, though. No, he gets 7 points, but it'll help out Peter a bit. And Peter not stunned this time, which is good. Chester, strike this Master Mage down, 17 points. And we got him a bit nervous now. Sarah, can you do away with this Soul Sower? If you do, it should get you a level. Did it? No, it didn't. We should be close. Alright, everyone's fine then. May, you are gonna join with this group here. And Luke, as I mentioned before, you're gonna go to the right. Peter now with a healing steed for himself. Get 20 points back. Yeah, because of Luke's ability to fly, it makes more sense to have a flyer go to each side rather than have them both go in the same direction. Meanwhile, Kazan on the receiving end of Blaze 2 suffers 9 points of damage. And back to poor Kiwi. Uh-oh. Sarah, on the wrong end of this attack, takes 16. Ouch. That could definitely be a setback if she gets knocked out. Chester gets hit by the golem for 8 points. Alright, Slade, you're in a position, possibly, I think, to do away with this Master Mage. Yes! Gets the kill. Gets the experience level. Now Slade's up to 19. I think everyone's up to at least 19 now. Alright, Luke, before you go, please dish some damage on the gargoyle. Never mind. Geralt, punch this golem into submission. Well, that'll get us a little bit of the way there. Will Blaze 2 finish it off? Yes, it will! So, in this battle, pretty much everyone's going to serve as a support for Bowie. And the reason why that is because of the fact that, as I mentioned before, Bowie in this fight is the only one who can damage Taros. So everyone's going to have to support him. And so we're going to need as many people alive as possible in order to accomplish this. But we are dwindling down the numbers quite nicely. Bowie, this is not a task for you. Keep moving forward. Peter, you do the same. And May, you too. Let's get Jaha an opportunity to cause some damage. Oh wow, this gargoyle is playing hard. This gargoyle is playing hardball, and Jaha is about to pay the price. 6-point hit. Alright, wait. Having everyone cycling around. Back to Kiwi, who means nothing in this fight. Alright, Kazan. You are in range to attack the golem. Let's go ahead and have you do that. Blaze 2! That's 10 points of damage on the golem. Slade come up from behind as well and join up. Luke, we're gonna have you go this way. It's almost to the point where his position doesn't even matter. Geralt, we might as well get you as far up as possible. Chester, come up and ram the golem. 10 more points. Alright, Bowie, well, since we're having issues killing this gargoyle, why don't you help weaken it a bit? Oh, that's more than weakening it. 20 points. Ouch. Alright, May, move forward. In fact, you can even attack this golem. Let's start getting stuff cleared out for us. And the golems, because they're so worthless on experience right now anyway, it's just better to kill the moth because they're worthless at this point. And Sarah, with the kill on the gargoyle, gets enough to get her up to level 20. But we're not going to promote her immediately. Unless... well, there is no unless. There is a specific reason why we're not immediately promoting her, but we will explain why once we reach a particular point. Peter finishes off the golem, and that takes care of him. Yeah, pretty much the the minions are now starting to surround Taros, doing whatever they can to hold the ground for their master, as Chester takes 8 points from a golem. Slade, this won't be enough to get you promoted if you score, but every little bit counts. Now we cannot open that treasure chest until this is over. We have to wait until we have beaten everything first before we can start moving on. You have 1 spare healing seed. We'll have you hold on to that for now there, Kazan. Meanwhile, Chester, you should have a healing seed. You do. Go ahead and use it. Get yourself back up to max. Alright, Bowie, move forward. Alright, May, you're in a perfect position to attack the arrow launcher. And poof! 22 points. Alright, Sarah, come forward. Peter, we're gonna see if you can draw the attention of the arrow launcher. Strategy and all that, and it worked! And 7 points against Peter. As we move along, Peter will become a tank in his own right. Kiwi, you're good where you are, as usual. But now can I start drawing the attention of everyone else with Luke? I'm going to hold him right here for now, because you want to be careful with your advancing at this point, because Taros has a group attack that he can use, and if you get just a little too close, he won't be afraid to use it. So we're going to hold everyone there. Kazan, you hold back there. And for some reason, everyone's going to the left. Alright, well, I think it's probably a good idea that they do that because it gives Peter an opportunity to... Well, actually, scratch that. There was something else I was thinking of, but it just slipped my mind. There we go, that's what we were looking for. We're trying to draw his guards away. This'll help. Arrow launcher after Peter again. Another 6 points. We want Jaha to try and seal the deal on this arrow launcher. Which he does, on a crit hit no less. It's not enough to get him to 20, but we're getting them close. We are getting them close, make no mistake about it. Alright, Kazan, let's have you... Yeah, it's getting so close right now. Kazan, you hold your spot. Slade, in the meantime, attack the Black Monk. With an 18. Geralt, you finish it off. Pow! And it's enough for Geralt to earn promotion. He can be promoted right away. You don't need to wait for him to have something to do that. And for that matter, you don't have to have anyone wait in order to get them promoted once they get up to level 20. However, there are certain... I will say this right now. There are certain items that allow your warrior to be promoted differently and then what they would have been able to do under normal circumstances. But we'll cover that once we reach a particular spot. It's not that much further, but we'll talk about it when we get to that point. Okay, May, start moving forward, please. Oh, Master Mage fakes left, goes right, hits Geralt for Blaze 2 and 10 points. Well done, good sir. Nice strats by the AI. But yeah, now we got Taros vulnerable now. Just trying to remember what his attack range is though, because we don't want him too close. Kazan. This should be enough to do away with the Master Mage. In fact, we're just gonna have you cast Blaze 1. It always casts a minimum of 5 points of damage, so I know for a fact that that will kill the Master Mage outright. Okay, Geralt, you're gonna move over this way. Luke, we'll just have you staying here in the middle. I don't think that's enough to draw Taros' attention. But yeah, we're going to start positioning everyone now so that they can surround Bowie. And we'll explain why when we get to our important area. So we're not quite in range. Let's have Bowie weaken it a little. And 12 points. May follow suit, please. And... or she can just kill it outright. Fine by me. I was hoping to get Jaha the opportunity to get the kill, but yeah, and once you know it, on my next turn, it's Jaha that had the chance to score. Alright. So all that Taros has left is himself. So now we're going to get to the point very soon of just seeing exactly what Taros does. We want to position ourselves in such a way that Taros cannot attack, that we're out of the range, that we're out of his attack range, and on top of that, we have minimum casualties, because we will lose people doing this fight against Taros. Make no mistake about it. This is a boss duel, but it's not like your typical boss duel in this game. Tails still waiting on my first move. And I am more than willing to hold out until we get back to Bowie's turn. And that he can be able to come forward and get a chance to make an attack. Because like I said, Bowie has the only way to attack Taros. Taros is only vulnerable to the Achilles sword that we found in Ribble. That's why it was so important to get that sword. Not only to get Dr. Rohde to join us, but it's because it's the only thing that will damage Taros. And since Taros has some pretty good damage himself, being that he's the boss of this place, we need people healing him as much as possible. So once we start attacking Taros here, we need to make sure that we can have people next to Bowie who can heal him as much as possible. And that includes Sarah as well. It's important that we keep her close by too. But yeah, we're going to start getting to the point now where we're going to have to start having people standing next to Bowie in order to be able to give him a chance, get the healing opportunity. But it's not always that Bowie will have to endure on his own. But yeah, you have to keep Bowie healed. Who gets next turn? Kazan gets next turn. Alright then, Kazan, use your healing seed on Bowie. 20 points back. Alright, Slade, you hold your position. Chester, you hold your position. Geralt, you hold your position. And Luke, you do the same. Alright, Bowie, I want you to come to the... let's see here. The group attack will not hit everyone where Bowie currently stands, so go ahead. Another 12 points. I don't know, will this cat... It will heal. Yeah, it's a crazy use of heal, but every point counts when you're taking on Taros. And it's worth it for the experience anyway for Sarah. Okay, now Sarah would be in range of a group attack if one did occur. But instead, Taros goes after Kazan, who wouldn't have been able to help us anymore anyway, because of the fact that he gave up his only healing seed. Okay, so... Jaha, stay where you are. Taros goes after Bowie. Hits him for 12. Back to Kiwi. Back to Geralt. Back to Slade. Back to Luke. Back to Bowie. Bowie, please strike again. 11 points. Sarah, please do your healing magic again. If we keep Sarah in this position, she should be fine. And hopefully so will the rest of us. But But yeah, that's why I said that keeping everyone around close by as support is so essential for success here. Here's the group attack we were talking about. Boy takes 14, Sarah takes 12. Alright. Jaha, we will have you use Healing Seed, please, on Bowie. 14 points back. Waiting on Bowie's next turn, but Bowie is being attacked here. 15 points. And Kiwi is Kiwi. Chester, you stand ground. Geralt, stand your ground. Yeah, it takes a lot of cycling to get to our hero. Oh, we almost got him! Now, we're almost there. We're not there yet, but we're close. And go, Sarah. Heal 2. And that takes care of that. Alright, keep going around. Keep cycling around. Jaha, at this point, I think you're fine. You can back away. And Bowie gets it for 13 points. Back to Kiwi. Back to Taros. Group attack. Crap. And I think we may need to get someone else in here to heal too, and Sarah almost died. Slade, you better use your healing seed here. And go. 20 points back. Yeah, as long as you keep doing this, this is pretty much all there is to this fight. It's a shame that only one of your party members can actually fight Taros, period. But as long as you have everyone else surrounding Bowie with healing seeds and healing spells, then this is not all that bad. And now for hopefully the killing blow. There it is! Yeah, as you notice, boy, Taros is so huge he couldn't even fit on the screen, but we got this tightened down. Plus, Bowie learns an attack spell called Bolt. And there we go. Bowie, you're much stronger than I thought! Yes, we are. Hey there, Dr. Rohde. Good to see you again. Well, you got your treasure. It's so small. Yeah, I'll just try to get inside. Must be a tight fit. Very tight squeeze. Well, at least it works. Oh, he's gone! I hope he comes back. Did Rohde lie to us? Well, we'll know in a moment. Well, he did come back. And he knocked both Peter and Bowie out. I never lie. The ancients were, how shall I say this? Great! No wonder the caravan is so small. It carries miniaturized people and items. I can drive this excellent vehicle. May I go with you as a driver? Well, he comes along anyway. Rohde the historian tags along with the force. You're kidding, right? Well, at least we can bring a lot of soldiers with us. Yeah, we can do. But soldiers in the caravan cannot enter battle because they've been miniaturized. We'll just have to see. I don't like this guy. He'll grow on you. I wonder what adventures we'll find with this caravan. Well, that will have to be found out in the next episode. Because we have business to take care of back in, that one town. So we got healing water. So we got another special healing item that we can use. Was there another chest that was here? I don't think there was. And it's looking less and less like that was the case. So yeah, just the one chest. But we also got the most important treasure, which is the caravan. So we're currently staying on top of the caravan, so we can press A, in this case, to go into the caravan. And this is where we can have party members join. We can also get take party members away from the party. We can also store items, and we can even use items even if we were not in the caravan at all. So we're gonna go ahead and use the depot. We can appraise items, we can take items out, we can store items, we can even get rid of items too that we don't need anymore. But what we're looking to do is start storing specific items, namely the mithril. Because that way it won't be locking up our inventory so much. Because we're gonna need lots of space for better items down the line, and on top of that, there's also the consideration that we also have to have things that are necessary that are going to be coming later on, because this mithril, you cannot use it in game until much later on. And I mean much later on, but it'll be worth it once we get the ability to use it the way we want to. So that's all the mithril stored. And we'll also store the healing water too. So that will take care of that. I did change my mind. So for now, we're gonna leave the caravan. We're gonna go and pop up through the top. The reason I want to do this is because I want to start going up here. Well, actually, before we even do that, I don't know if this will be possible because, like I said before, this place can end up being a grinding area. But not this time. We want to go inside because we have new people who have shown up, including this guy. Are you the boy who killed the legendary Kraken? I got to Hassan thanks to you. Yeah, that's the name of this town. I completely forgot about it, but I guess it's a good idea now that we know what it's called. I didn't know this was such a dull town. Well, it doesn't help that the water is in short supply around here. What's that? It's the caravan, an ancient vehicle found in the shrine. I love interesting things like that. Wow, you found it? I want to go with you to see some more interesting things. And so we get Rick, who is another centaur knight like Chester, and he'll be much more useful to us than Kiwi will be, unfortunately. But we now have him as a part of our party. We're now up to 12 in total. In addition to that, we have a guy who can sell us new weapons. And so this is going to be important for us to take into consideration. We now have broadswords, battle axes, power spears, robin arrows, a flail, and leather glove, which we cannot use yet. But that will be explained in the next episode. For now, we can go ahead and start equipping ourselves with better weapons. Yeah, the Achilles sword has served its purpose, therefore we no longer need it. We'll go down to Luke and give that to him. Oh. Well, yeah, we can give it to him, but we have to get him promoted first. In fact, I think these things can only be equipped upon promotion. Oh, no, these can be equipped. We can equip power spears. Yeah, but we'll have that sword on for Luke once he gets the opportunity to be promoted. In fact, can I equip the battle axe to Jaha? I can. Alright, robin arrows. That will be for May. We'll equip it on her. Now, flails. I forget if this is for... Okay, yeah, this is something we cannot use until we get promotion. As well as the leather glove. Well, we'll go ahead and we'll raise and promote who we can for now. So, let's talk to our good friend the priest. Get Kazim back on his feet. And then in addition to that, we will see who else can be promoted. We can promote Geralt up to the next warrior class. He'll become a wolf baron. He was actually a wolf man originally, even though he didn't exactly look like a wolf. But once he gets his promotion, he will definitely start looking like one. He will definitely be looking more like the role he is intended to portray. In fact, there you go. He actually does look like a legitimate wolf now. Who else do we have? Sarah. She can be promoted, but like I said, not yet. Alright, Alright, so that will take care of things here. So we're going to go ahead and save our game. So, now that we have 12 party members, we also have the Ancient Caravan, and we can now take it to go into an area of Parmesia that we could not go to previously. And so, in the next episode, we'll get the opportunity to see what that area is all about. So, with that, I'd like to thank everyone for watching the continuation of Let's Play Shining Force 2. And when I join you again, we will make our way to the west by use of the Ancient Caravan, using a special ability that can help us get further off to the west, and we can now truly start setting our sights on the greater devil known as Creed, who used to belong to Xion's army. So until next time everyone, this is Matthew with Navora Autism, saying take care, and I'll see you soon.